Welcome back to the Red River rivalry game. Just before the break, we had a timeout. Both sides are getting a timeout. But actually, there is a timeout taken by Texas Longhorns. But we did not use any of our timeouts. That's a good thing for right now. Not this music thing again.
In the fourth quarter, only 8 points in the fourth quarter. Way too many
getting on my nerves with that.
And the entire game. But yes, for Texas, Taylor Jones has been one of the go-tos.
Yep, we want to be out all day,
catching
but
the ball in the post here these last 10 minutes.
For the first 3 quarters, it was Oldacre. Their bigs have played well tonight. Harmon playing keep away. And there's the last foul to give.
And he says, clean the lawn, boys. I don't see what's in the
seconds off the clock.
What?
If it ends up with Rory here again, she's 2 for 2 on the night. On the season, 84%. And there it is. So we have a couple coming up. Beers and Top will return for Oklahoma.
Yeah, we're not going to because I'm not good at it, but it's going to be great right now.
So the senior from Houston at the strike misses on the first. Still a 2-possession game.
We're just going to have to see which one we like to get.
And a timeout now for Oklahoma. They'll use one here to advance to midcourt.
And while they have struggled all game long to get their threes to drop, they certainly have plenty of capable three-point shooters if they can get something here quick.
Verhulst and Keys in particular.
We have the Bandits here.
Here's what's going on tonight. The first SEC game for Texas and Oklahoma, their first year joining the conference. Texas trying to break through and win a top 10 game, and for Oklahoma, 16 straight home wins here at the Noble Center, and that is in jeopardy now in a 3-possession game.
Well, we're just going to have to...
Verhulst will inbound.
All right, well, it's just going to see what we like to get. Is he breakfast? If it's breakfast whole games...
Spears gets it inside.
And gets a go! We are back within 5 points now. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a big one here.
Great job by Beers, getting it inside, getting position. Not a lot of contact there. Certainly nothing on the upper body.
All right, let's just see what we are going to get.
Oh no, they're going to give it to the guard, Preston.
It'll be those sandwiches, quesadillas, bagel sandwiches,
10 points,
or breakfast hoagies, either one of them. And gets to go. And we are back within 4 now. Let's see if it can make any difference.
Harmon fouled.
Oh.
And that's the 4th.
Well, it's really the...
Oklahoma with 3 timeouts left, so certainly as soon as they're able to corral the ball, whether it's after made free throws or off of a miss, they can time out in advance.
Wow, we actually... So, let's just see which ones we like to get. It'll be
knocks them both down.
It'll be some apple with small bacon with scrambled eggs, or maybe sausage with Scrambled
Eight
eggs.
assists tonight,
Oh,
and
yeah,
another
but we're just
timeout
going to
to
have to
advance the
see
ball.
which one it is going to be good for us.
And back
But
to a two-possession game.
Especially considering the way Texas has shot the ball from the free throw line tonight. They're 15 of 18. At this point, I think you do start looking for threes.
now we're
if
trailing
you're
by
Oklahoma.
6 now. And I do remember the fact is that Oklahoma,
There's the situation. Possession arrow with Oklahoma. Texas swept the series 2 years ago. Last year, Oklahoma swept the series. And now the Longhorns in front in their only scheduled regular season affair.
but I want to let you know,
Again, it's Verholtz to inbound. They try to lob it over the top to Skylar.
out the
Van.
way,
Catch
and
the
gets to
layup.
go.
Here
We're
comes
back
the
with a
press.
4-point game.
And more free throws coming for Herman.
Harmon 5 of 6 on the day from the free throw line. She's an 84% free throw shooter on the season.
This is what Texas is looking at throughout the month of January. Next week, Alabama, then at South Carolina.
Then
to go out
for
of conference
oh wow,
to face
they will
Maryland.
take on
And then
Alabama,
Tennessee
then
at
South
Ole Miss
Carolina,
at
then
the
Maryland, and
end of the month.
Tennessee
Welcome to the Southeastern
again,
That's a
and I
brutal
forgot the other team.
January.
Not a whole lot better for OU. I think it's 6 of their next 10 games will be against ranked foes. Harmon gets the first, not the second. And it will stay with Texas at this end.
What? Are they serious?
But the-
Oh my, oh my.
Or is that another Oklahoma timeout? I think they're going to take a look.
Yeah, they're going to take
Call on the
it.
court is Texas ball. Players under review.
You can go to the monitor to the last 2 minutes to review.
So after this,
There's nothing to overturn it from that angle that we saw.
No.
And if they had ruled it Oklahoma ball, I would say there's nothing to overturn it
Yeah.
with that angle either. Is there any reason to use the pencil?
I don't think so at this point. 78-73, 30 seconds to go. One of the big stories tonight. 28 points off of 26 turnovers for Texas.
I mean, that's the main story.
They've also gotten 33 points from their bench. Outstanding from Oldacre and Lee in particular. On a night, quite frankly, when they had to have it, it's been quiet for Madison Booker with the foul trouble. Here's another look from a different angle. Yeah, I don't see anything to change it. That one does look like the swipe off of the Oklahoma player. That white wristband is on the Texas player.
It's like the fingertips of Moore and Van. It looks like kind of on it at the same time.
Yep. Texas ball stands. The clock is adjusted to 31.2.
So they'll tack on another second or so. And the assumption here would be that it'll be a quick foul for Oklahoma. Go for the steal first, and then that'll put Aaliyah Moore to the line.
She's a good one to foul, though, for your Oklahoma, shooting 67% from the line on the season. DJ's done a nice job tonight. It's been a lot of
spinning some tunes.
Time.
So here's Moore. 5 points now on the night for Aaliyah.
She was hampered a little bit by foul trouble as well.
This is one of those games for coaches. Tough it out. In Texas's case, you're looking to get out of here with a nice road win, a quad one win on your resume, and certainly some teaching moments moving forward. I think one of the interesting conversations we had, with Vic Schaefer, he's been there, done that. An assistant coach winning a national championship. He's been to the Final Four and Elite Eight over the course of his career. He's familiar with the SEC. Jenny Baranchik said, we have mostly players on our roster. We are still learning and developing a top 10 culture, a top 10 program. And they're obviously ranked in it right now. There's the gauntlet that they're going to run through and learn some valuable lessons, and they hope pick up some big wins along the way.
Team that returned its starting lineup from a season ago, added Reagan Beers, kind of still in the mix of learning how to play all together, using their depth.
Knocked out of bounds by Booker. Verholst thought about the three. Now we'll step back to take it. Short. Beers, offensive rebound. And now they're hunting threes. Verholst, no. Harmon. Tied up, I believe, before the timeout. So it goes to OU with 15 seconds to play. Verholst. Good defense that time by Moore. And now a foul.
Booker fouled out?
And I believe that will be it for Madison Booker.
No, that's only
No,
fourth.
That's fourth.
How are we on the foul to field goal made tally?
Let's see, 29 and 29.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Confirming who our fouler is.
There's one more basket than fouls made for the two teams combined.
One of my favorite things when I watch WNBA games from Minnesota is there's a fan who sits behind like the monitor and crochets during the game. And Reagan Beers, of course, this Christmas crocheted blankets for each one of her teammates and coaches. It takes her about 2.5 hours to crochet a blanket. As I look at my watch, if that fan from the Minnesota Lynx was sitting here in Oklahoma, she would have been able to complete an entire blanket if she crochets at the same rate as Reagan Beers.
Perhaps she would crochet the scorekeeper a lovely sweater to wear instead of the striped
Maybe she could make
official's jersey.
a striped sweater. Ceramics are the next thing up for Reagan Beers, right? She's taking a class in ceramics. She does not own her own kiln. Is that what it's called?
She may get one from Grandma does have
Grandma
a kiln,
has one, and
she was
she's
telling
hoping
us.
at some point that she will
She'll be
end
able to
up
take
with,
over the
with
kiln.
Grandma's kiln.
Yeah.
Texas number 35. Play will resume on end line 2, Oklahoma.
So the foul will stay with Booker. Look at that.
That is remarkable.
Extraordinary.
Hence us remarking, it's extraordinary. That's the best side slab we have had all night.
Well, the other story to come of this right now is Texas' ability to bounce back. They fell behind by 12 points, their biggest deficit of the season, and they have responded.
And we
And
lost
they have run on the road
by 7
at
points, and our final score is 73 to 80.
73.
Oh
In their
boy.
SEC debuts, Texas 1-0, Oklahoma 0-1. For our entire crew, thanks for being with us. We'll see you on the road to the women's Final Four.
Have a great night, everybody. We'll say so long from Norman, Oklahoma.